Okay folks, welcome back. We're back for episode 2 on Kleines. I am Walter P. Barnstormer, and we finished off yesterday on the grass field. Managed to get a few bales done in it, and then it miraculously regrew incredibly quick. Now I was hoping today to get some crops into these fields and possibly some horses bought as well. So what we'll do first off is we'll take a drive across, we'll see what the actual horse stable is like. Maybe we can get a horse into there and see if we can drop some grass in with them as well. So, or hay rather, the hay that we made yesterday. So I'll jump in the JCB, I'll grab a couple of the bales that we made, take them over and see about getting set up for the day. Now I haven't actually gone through yesterday's video again, but I mean it seemed to disappear time-wise quite rapidly. I'm not sure how we ended up at 6 o'clock in the evening. I can only assume that whenever I was fiddling about trying to do the windrowing, I must have sped up time. I'm sure somebody will have seen it and noticed the time did jump to like 15 or 30 speed or something. But yeah, we seem to lose the day very quickly. But anyway, what I'm going to do now is I'll try and lift these bales and I'll take a couple across. And unfortunately, if I try and lift it with this thing, it'll take all 4. And I'm pretty sure 4 of these will be too heavy. Although it is only 16,000 litres, so it might manage it. It's maybe a bit unrealistic, but we'll see what we can do. There we go. Certainly does it, no problems weight-wise. What would it be like? Yeah, if I tried to drive down the road like that, it would be a bit awkward, but what we can do is go in reverse. At least if I remember what way to steer we can. And we're going to the horses. So it's just straight up the shop. So actually we could just go, yeah, let's do that. Go up the actual wasteland. A bit more realistic. Oh wow, now if this thing does 12 miles an hour going forwards, it does 6 miles an hour in reverse. So let's spin that around. Hopefully the police don't stop us. Ah, we can't actually get through here. But I know a way. I know a way. These are our barns as well. And they do back out onto a neighbour's field. I'll hide that door. Should be okay. I think I can get in through here. Just about. And then nosy myself around the neighbour's field. There we go. So we keep it off the road. And I can kind of see where I'm going. It's a bit rough around here. So I think this is also, is this where the sheep are as well up here? I'm not sure how many sheep the pen actually holds. Not sure how many horses I can have either. So we'll get out and we'll learn all of this together. So I think that one's sheep. It looks like sheep. This one, oh, there's horse food. Well, this is definitely the horses. Let me sort out their water troughs first for them. It looks to be as good a place as anywhere for that. So where is their actual drinking station? Alright, I'm going to have to have a quick look around for this. Here's troughs in here. So that one must be their water trough. Alright. Let's just put it on the other side of the wall. Now will this let me, it does let me go through the wall. There we are. And rotate. There we go. I think that's going to be going in. Hopefully it's right, because it's in now. Right, so I'm assuming this is where we're going to buy our horses. There we are. So horses, £5,000. Oh, can only hold 4. Actually, that's a very small stables. May have to revise what I was going to do in this one. And we did have a few bills to pay last night for property maintenance. They took about £500 off us, so the money has gone down a little. Can only afford 1 horse at the minute. £300 transport fee. So, oh no, not that, back. Oh, wrong button. I'll go for that, and we'll go for confirm. 3,500, and hopefully the water trough now will, there we go. I'm assuming I can't actually, none of these are actually, no, they're not actual bags of horse feed that I can use. That would be a little bit cheaty if I could. I'm not sure why the horses have a sofa. So, we'll take these in. I'm assuming the feed is just beside the water trough, so we'll drop these off in here. We'll try and pull them across so we can only lift one of them. Should really get myself a wheel fork. And for now, I'll see if I can just knock them over. There we go. Ooh. Definitely a bit lighter, just the one. Will this fit? Ooh, squeaky. Just fits in and no more. And hopefully this will then take this bale of hay. Did that work? Horses, water, straw, oat, no. Didn't take the hay. Why not? Give it a little push closer. Nope, still not. Ah, there we go. Just needs to be right over it to get the trigger. And it actually took all of that bale. It did completely fill it. So 1 horse equals 1 bale. It's handy to remember. So actually, yeah, that's or 8 bales actually is quite a big stock already, especially if we can only have 4 horses. So what we have there is essentially maximum is enough hay for all the horses. Come on, close the gate. Oh, where's the trigger for the gate? Don't want the horses escaping. Well, looks like, there we go. Ooh. Back to the farm. We'll use this sneaky shortcut. So then, yeah, I think then actually my goal for today will be to get some oats in the field. That way the horse gets maximum productivity. If I'm only going to be able to get 4 horses in there, then I will have to diversify a bit. So what else can I diversify into? Could do some cows. For that I'll need the grass as well, so that grass field can still be handy. Do chickens with some wheat and barley. I'll just take a look. Oh, you can't do it in this map. I was going to say take a look and see what the cows and sheep etc. actually need. It's been that long since I've played without Seasons or Maize Plus. So it should just be, I think it's the silage. I don't think we have a silage pit anywhere. So we'd have to do silage bales, which means buying a bale wrapper. For now, I think what we'll do is we'll plant ourselves some oats. I'll take these bales on round to the... No, actually I'll leave that for another day. Those bales will be fine where they are at the minute. I'll get on, get the field work done, and then we can always tidy that up again afterwards. Should really move my truck out of the way. It's a handy little shortcut going through there. Now my other two fields, both cultivated, ready to go. So what I'll do, they don't need lime, they don't need ploughing. I'll just go ahead, get the seeder into them, and one of them will definitely go for oats, probably the bigger one, whichever one of them is biggest. That's certainly longer, but it's skinny. I'm going to say number 5 is probably the biggest. If it's worth more money, it usually is. Yeah, 2 acres versus, oh yeah, big difference. So yeah, we'll get some oats planted into that one. And what I have just thought is I'll need the JCB again to probably go and fill the seed bags out as well, so I can get them into this. Now I believe this is a direct row planter. I don't think it does fertilizer. Certainly doesn't look like it does, but I could well be wrong. Quickly go get some seeds into it. Oh. Full gear always helps. And seeds is this one. We caught. What did we caught on? Come on. There we go. Will this reach high enough? I think it will. Come on. I suppose it's not like an actual... There we go. Ah, so it does do fertilizer as well. Okay, that's handy, that's good. That's yeah, I don't know why I've lifted that pallet of seeds to the top of this. It's not how you would do it in real life. It would be on the ground. It'd be more the ones in the big bag that you'd be doing in this style of thing. So I'll just fill this up with seeds. I see no reason to not take it all the way up to the top. And we're going to go for oats first off. So once this is filled up, we'll get it swapped across to oats as well. There we go. Now, that's interesting. For some reason it's not letting me change to oats. Do I have to... is it the back bit I have to be on? No, still not turning. Limit to fields. Okay, well I don't want you to be creating fields. Limit to fields, so it's on that. Which means it must be the other part. Okay, how you... What if I tried disconnecting it? I drop that off. Nope, it's still doing fields. How do I rotate through the different crops using this? I don't want wheat. Right, folks, I'm going to have to go and try and look into this one. Be back again shortly. Alright, folks, welcome back. Well, if you notice, I seem to be now missing my seeder. Not quite sure. I couldn't figure that one out. It's a mod I'd never used before. And couldn't see how you get it to change at all. Because it's kind of a cultivator and seeder combined, it just seemed to be every time you were pressing Y to change it, it was just going into the allow create fields. So obviously a bit of an issue with it. Could well be me, and I just haven't coordinated the keyboard properly or something. But anyway, I'm off to the store now. I've picked myself up a new seeder. It's a bit smaller than the one I did have originally, but this is another one that's new to me as well, so hopefully I don't get the same kind of troubles. Ooh, I've just driven into it. That'll make it work better. Does the same kind of functions, still a seeder, fertilizes as well, and a very tight yard. One thing I do think is this Ford. I do seem to have struggled to get round corners in it, so I'm sure the steering on it isn't the tightest. Either that or it's just my driving. Not much traffic around, so I'll go down the middle of the road. And yeah, I can change on this one. That's not my road, is it? No. Next one. So, not even 9 o'clock in the morning yet, and it's been a day full of trouble. But we'll get in, we'll get this one filled up with seed. I did pull some fertilizer out as well. So the JCB's loaded up with that, ready to go. So hopefully it should be a quick job to get all these bags thrown in this. There we go. I think this one actually holds quite a bit more seed than the other one. Oh, no, I take it back, it's going to hold a lot less seed actually. 2,000 litres. No, it just holds over 2,000 litres. There we go. And finally some fertilizer if I can. No, I'm going to say I might have to go and move. Oh, pushed the wrong button. Right, and refill. Yep, it's taking the fertilizer now as well. Excellent. I'll not actually put in a whole lot of fertilizer because I want to hold some back to obviously do the fields as well. It's quite expensive to buy and I don't have a lot of money at the minute, so may need to keep some of that. So field number 5 is the large field, and that's the one that's going to go into oats. So we'll go there first. I'll take a quick run across the headlands on this. Thought it already was unfolded. No, still need to unfold it. I'm pretty sure I did. Or is it just taking time to unfold? Maybe that's what it is. There we go, we're away now. It's just too impatient. Now, I do still have a cultivator. The one that I just sold. It was a cedar cum cultivator. But looks like it was a good job. I bought my cultivator then because it will still need it. Just get a couple of rows done across the roadside first to give me some space to turn so I'm not worrying about the traffic. Sorry, Mr. Stop Sign. Oh, what have I done? Oh. Cedar works better if you turn it on. There we go. We're away. I do like this little model of the Ford. Quite a lot of blue diesel smoke coming out of the exhaust though. Now, do the same at the bottom of this field, just do a couple of rows across, give me a bit more turning space. Then I'm not so worried at this end of the field, as we do have this grass dead area. Alright, fantastic. So we're well on our way now. The oats are going in. And I'll see you guys probably in about 2 minutes. Enjoy the music. Okay folks, welcome back again. So this sees me just finishing off the wheat. Actually, yeah, it's been really good. Hasn't used much seed, 30% I think for 2 fields, and 10% of fertilizer, so not too bad at all. We'll take this back to the yard. We'll give it a quick top up, certainly put the rest of the seed into it, just to clear that pallet out of the way. Can't really see us needing the seed for anything else, so may as well get it in here, get it filled up. I'm not sure if it'll hold. No, it won't hold at all, will it? It's going to be a tiny bit left. Oh well, because there's only so little left. Where is it? There it is. I'm sure I could manage to pick that up by hand and drop that off over there. Now this is our fertilizer. If I jump in this, we'll need fertilizer for the spreader next. Now if I drop that off there, because what's in the fertilizer at the minute, or the spreader at the minute, will be lime. Because we did try to do lime the other day on a grass field, but that didn't work. So we'll have to empty that out at some stage and swap it over. And back this up, get this into here. There we go. And we'll park up our cedar again. So I was keeping it in the shed across here. See if I can back this one in. It's a slightly wider one, this. I'm not sure if it's actually going to fit in there or not. It's certainly going to be tight. What I might do is go and keep it in one of my other bays around here. They're definitely wider, so it probably should live in here, really. There we go, certainly a lot easier to get it into. Okay, so yep, both those fields are in. Nothing needs plowing apart from this one grass field, which will do the next time it gets cut. And it needs liming as well. So we'll do that after I cut it again now. I think it is actually ready for cutting again now, but as we just did it last episode, I'll give it a little bit of a wait at the minute. It has regrown remarkably quick. So what I will do actually is jump on my little lawnmower and give the yard a bit of a tidy up. So how do we do this one? We have to unfold it, drop it down, get it cutting. Yep. Now this should be a mulching mower. Yeah, so it's not leaving anything behind. Excellent. What I really want to do is clean up a little bit around the front of my house, and then go around the back where that big patch of weeds are, and see if I can sort that out as well. Come on, past the bicycle. There we go. And there's my strimmer in there. I'll get that out as well. I'm sure that'll help me get into some of the tight spaces. Let's just see if I can get on the strimmer now and get into that corner. Now I don't know if you've seen this or not, it's quite a ridiculous animation whenever he walks. Yes, he kind of appears to be riding a bike, walking forward. I think what I might do, change that to first person view. Doesn't look quite as ridiculous. No, so you can't raise or lower it or anything. Becomes a bit hard to control. Whoa! Oh wow! I think he's fallen over with the strimmer. There we go. Does work quite well though, at least. It'll get you into all those little tight spots. There we go. Let's drop that down there. Jump back on the lawnmower. And we'll go round the back. Give these little bits touch up as we go past. Be careful with the fuel hose, don't want to cut that. Oh yeah, I could definitely do with a trim around here. Not too quick, otherwise it misses the weeds sometimes. I think if you go too quick over them. It's really this bit here. Yeah, this bit that desperately. Whoa! It's the fastest lawnmower in the West. Yeah, so it's this bit back here that I really want to clean up. Try and make into a bit more of a usable area. Come on, get that bit. There we go. Could really do with being a bit slower, this one. Almost 14, 17 miles an hour is a bit quick for a lawnmower. Yeah, even that, 12 miles an hour is quite quick. We slow it down to 6, does that help? Keeps it a bit more under control. There we go. Certainly feel like I'm in a bit more control anyway. Just dip one through the middle and try and get rid of a lot of these bushes and things. Yeah, quite a brave man that tried to do this on a ride-on lawnmower in real life. Yeah, it's making excellent work of all those weeds and bushes there. Ooh, a bit too tight. It's quite a big bit of ground here actually. We were saying earlier about doing cows and how we didn't have a silage pit. That actually has just given me an idea that this could be a very good spot for the homemade silage pit. The one that's on Mod Hub, just made out of the tyres. That could be an absolutely brilliant spot for it. Because I'm almost certain we don't have a silage pit in this map. I certainly haven't seen one yet. And this looks pretty much the perfect location for it. So there we go. That was time well spent doing that one. It does get very addictive, this mowing. Once you start, it's very hard to stop. But what I will say is that's probably enough for today. We're 2 fields planted, and for some reason we seem to have had a lot more time today. Still haven't worked out what I did wrong yesterday. Must have just knocked the time way up whenever I was messing about with the windrower and didn't notice. But what I'm going to do now is I'll keep on mowing a bit more of this lovely grass, and I'll leave you guys for today. So I say do the normal YouTube things, like, share, subscribe, all that good kind of stuff. I'm going to stay here and cut grass for a little bit, but we'll see you again tomorrow. Have a nice day. Bye now.